going on? It's your boy, Sheiv, the Wise, and welcome back to Vader's Lair. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday so far, and welcome into part 10 of our Star Wars Rebels watch along. It's been a blast so far. We are just over halfway through season 2, I would think. Just about. And we're about to get into some of the best episodes of season 2, even if we watched some real good ones last time. So let's dive in. We're going to be watching episodes 13, 14, and 15 today. I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome into the lair. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And let's do it. Welcome back. My light is looking extra bright this morning. It looks high. Welcome in though, guys. Season 2 episode 13 is where we're going to be kicking it off today. And if you've never seen Star Wars Rebels, or you're just, happen to be watching this stream for whatever reason, Star Wars Rebels is one of the best Star Wars shows ever, if not one of the best shows ever in my opinion. And here in season 2, the character development, the story, it's getting a lot better. Not that the first season wasn't good, because it was excellent. This show so far has been incredible watching through it again. And I've seen it 6-7 times now. So, if you haven't seen Rebels, it's going to be very, very important. Heck, just this clip. If someone you know hasn't seen Rebels, it's going to be very important for what's going on in the Mandoverse and in the Ahsoka show. So they just might want to start watching. And now is the time. So let's get this thing going. Thank you, Team Mando's Games, for the $4 super sticker. And yes, I got my coffee. Good to see everybody in the chat, by the way. Do trust me, bro. Jedi Mike, Team Mando's Games, Saber Smith, everybody here. Much love for hanging out in the lair with us today. Let's make sure to get the chat up so that I can talk to you guys while we do it. And make sure to pull up your Disney Plus with episode 13 of season 1 of Rebels if you haven't done so already. Now is the time. Let me get my chat going. Hey, of course, Jedi Mike. Gotta get that caffeine in the system. You know what I'm saying? Gotta wake up. I definitely was waking up a little extra longer today. It was like one of those days where you're like, 5 more minutes. You know what I mean? Like, alright, y'all. Let's get this thing rolling. I'm excited to be watching these episodes today with you. I think that this portion of season 2 is definitely where we get some fire episodes. I think I've been saying it the last like 2 streams, but I think we're reaching up on one of the cool Zeb episodes that kind of starts to develop his character and story a little bit. So again, kicking off with episode 13. This one's a real good one. It is titled The Protector of Concord Dawn. And I'm really hoping that we can meet one of these characters in this episode in live action for the first time in the Ahsoka show, because I think it would be quite excellent indeed. So let's get this thing rolling with season 2 episode 13. Make sure to pull up the episode if you haven't already. I'm going to throw the timer up and make sure we are ready to go. And we will begin in the next 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do it. Let's go. $24.19.86 $172. Do it. I'm dead, Nerd Mafia. Interesting. So that's how Concord Dawn gets brought in. Mando is from this planet as well. The Warriors. I love that Rex knows about Concord Dawn too, since the guy he's a clone of is from there. could. She got a haircut too. That was like 2 weeks ago, my guy. Where you been there, Mafia? I don't know when I got a haircut, but it was a while ago. Yeah, imagine if they did have like a whole bunch of Mandalorians in the Rebel cause. That would have helped them out a lot. Too bad half of them were with the Empire and the other half are at war with each other. Concord Dawn episodes are important, says Jedi Mike. I think they're vastly going to be. Has Concord Dawn always looked like a broken planet? Holy crud. I don't remember seeing it like that in the Mando episode, did we? I guess it might have been like only on the map or the holo map, maybe. Fen Rao and the Protectors! I love this part. Here often? For you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not what you want to hear. Yikes. I really like Fen Rao, but he starts off as a little bit of a booty hole. Yo, Lord Vito, thank you for the $4 super sticker, my guy. I appreciate the hell out of that, my dude. It's a funny sticker. Yo, look at the little birdie. Damn. The Mandalorian ships are wild, too. Of course, we see, oh my gosh. Ah, not another one. Of course, we see Bo-Katan with her Mando ship in season 3 of The Mandalorian, too, recently. So, cool to see these ships kind of becoming more frequent in the Star Wars universe. Nice. I didn't get my tickets yet, but I'm excited for Into the Spider-Verse for sure. It looks amazing. The first movie was incredible. I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped for it. Hera's a hell of a pilot, man. 3 of them after her, and she's just weaving through them. Nice. T-Man Does Games, thank you for the $10 super chat. I'm glad to be here, he says. I'm glad to have you here, and I'm glad to be here too, my man. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, T-Man, for the support. You and Vito, y'all are too kind. I don't know why y'all are too kind, man. No. I forgot if this is when Hera gets... Ugh. No way. As great of a fighter as a pilot as Hera is, that was even too much for her. And this part is definitely a little spooky. Oh, I can't believe her ship even made it through hyperspace. Thank God it did. Oh my God. Kanan, it's bad. I love the way they did that scene. It's so spooky. It's terrible. Nerd Mafia, thank you for the $9.99 super. Get yourself some SPF 3000, homie. Well, I love y'all 3000, as Iron Man would say. But I think I'm going to need to bump it up to an SPF 5000 because this light is way too bright. And I am very white. it's the lighting, man. I can't get it right. I don't know what. I don't like this light, man. It's a good light, but it's just too close to my face, and I'm real bright. Here, is this let's go El Natural. How does that look? A little better? A little less bright? Thank you for the $9.99, my dude. For real, y'all are too generous. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. A lot better? Okay, good. We'll do that then. Good thing I have a window right there. My other light's better. Too. It doesn't stay on my freaking thing. I'll take Chopper. He's like better than you guys. How's that? Better with that light? I like that light way more, fam. What the heck is going on with the other light? Look at that. That's way better. Powder lies. Oh, God. Alright, y'all are distracting me. Chill. Oh, God. I wasn't blue. So bright I thought you were a Force Ghost. No, I wasn't blue. Although I guess if I was blue, that'd be more like Grand Admiral Thrawn than... Better! Alright. Alright. Good. Got him! I love Sabine. Sabine simp for sure. I saw that earlier in the chat. Gotta love her. Oh, Kanan is the Jedi. He's still thinking. Kanan. That was freaking funny. I love that scene. A Jedi and a Mandalorian. Who would have seen it coming? You know what I mean? But I love that scene there with Sabine and Kanan. She's like, you know, this Jedi philosophy stuff doesn't work for everyone. And Kanan's like, yeah, that's why we're at war. If it works for everybody, we all be chilling. Star Wars MCU OG, it's good to see you in the chat, my guy. Much love. Will, good to see you too, by the way. Dude, trust me, bro. Good to see you too. Good to see you all in the chat, guys. Hell yeah. Found her, I was like, yeah. Sorry, y'all. I had to blow my nose. I hate fluorescent light. It's so harsh. Natural daylight is all the way. Yeah, it sucks though when you're doing like watch parties in the middle of the night. You have no other choice. And thank God though, it's, you know, these watch parties are the morning. It kind of helps with the whole lighting situation. Oh, Team Mandos Games, thank you for gifting a Vader's Lair membership, dude. That's so awesome. I always love seeing people do that. Add to the Vader's Lair family. And dude, trust me, bro. Rello, welcome. Welcome to the dark side, my friend. Welcome to the Vader's Lair membership in the Acolyte. The Acolyte level. I appreciate you, my friend. Team Mandos Games, I appreciate the hell out of you. Rello, make sure to say thanks in the chat. That's so dope. This is a dope scene, actually. I love Fen Rao, to be honest. That's so dope. I forgot the two of them knew each other in the Clone Wars. That's what I'm giving you. Yeah. Fen Rao's like, what the hell are you talking about? Yes, the Grogu is back! Welcome back into the Vader's Lair memberships, my dude. Fen Rao's heart isn't in it, though. It isn't at the moment, and he definitely, I don't think it's in it for either side. He's just doing what benefits him the most right now, which that sounds like a very Mandalorian thing to do, too, so. It would have definitely been dope for Fen Rao and Ray Stevenson's characters to meet. Fen Rao wasn't Ray Stevenson, by the way, but it would have definitely been dope. Ray Stevenson was actually Gar Saxon, if I'm not mistaken. But still, it would have been really cool. Uh-oh. Not lately. Same as you. How's Vizsla? Sucker. That's right. Her mom was Death Watch with Bo-Katan at one point. Yeah, rest in peace indeed. I already fought one losing war for the Jedi. I ain't doing another one. Well, I'm glad the Mandalorians are starting to figure it out in the Mandoverse. You know what I mean? Like, alone is who we are. No, it's not. The Mandalorians are way stronger together. They started it. Whoo! Spicy. Sabine, whoop this fool for real, Rello. Saxon was 100% Empire. Yeah, he was. That Ray Stevenson made a badass bad guy, man. I really freaking sucks that he's gone because he's such a great actor. He's such a cool bad dude. Like, really sucks. I'm so excited to see his performance in Ahsoka, though. Trust her, Kanan. Come on. She's a Mandalorian. She knows what she's doing. Happy Memorial Day to that, Jedi Mike. We're probably going to be streaming tomorrow, too. I don't know what exactly. We might be playing some Survivor. We might be talking some Ahsoka. Maybe both. I forgot she had the grenades there. She was clearly setting them up, though. You gotta trust me, Kanan. Didn't we see Sabine's mom in Clone Wars Season 7 or just the back of her head or something? We saw her multiple times in Season 7, actually. There's a point when she's, I think, with Bo-Katan at one point earlier in the season watching Ahsoka. If I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong about that. I probably am. That might be another character. You love making this hard for me. I love their dynamic, man. Uh-oh. There goes Fen Rao and his ship. But yeah, we do see, what's her name? Wren. So Ursa Wren. We see Ursa Wren, Sabine's mother, in Season 7 of Clone Wars after the Siege of Mandalore, when Ahsoka's basically putting Maul into her Venator's class Star Destroyer. That's what they're technically called, a Venator. When she's putting Maul on the Venator, though, you clearly see Ursa Wren. Armor and all. Yeah, no, it's actually a really cool thing that they do. You also see young Kanan in one of those last episodes, and his master Depa Billaba. Like, there's a lot of little cool, a lot of little cool Rebels references towards the end of Clone Wars that are just brilliant, man. Ha ha! Kanan, I love this. All right, here. Time to go, Fen. I love this. Kanan's like, I'm taking you with me, fam. Let's go. He's like, don't worry. I got this. Whew. Nicely done, Kanan. Oh, no, not his ship. When you set your mind to something, you're kind of frightening. That is the Jedi, man. Like, they are unstoppable. Smart choice by Fen, but I know how it turns out, so it kind of sucks for him also. Yeah, right now, but you'll become friends. That is true. Nice job bringing him in. Hair's alright. Yeah. A little beat up, but reluctant recruit. Yes, Dawn. The three night owls, when they're watching Ahsoka, one of them sounds just like the armor, just like her. I'm almost certain it is, but who knows? She used to be Death Watch too, so it's definitely possible that could have been the armor. And I hope we find out who the armor is one day, especially now that we know for sure she's a good guy. Great episode, though. The Protectors of Concord, Dawn. I freaking love that one. I love the dynamic of the Jedi and the Mandalorians and seeing it here. And, the callback in The Mandalorian with Ahsoka and Din Djarin working together. They're like, a Jedi and a Mandalorian. They'll never see it coming. Like, it's so cool to see them working together because they are two of the coolest, I guess, kind of characters in all of Star Wars, in my opinion. Like, one of them's got a lightsaber and can use the Force. The other one has basically impenetrable armor. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty cool. I really like it, though. I love the dynamic between Sabine and Kanan as well. I think it was on full display in this episode, and we're definitely going to see a lot more of that through the rest of the seasons here and the episodes. So, definitely a great episode, in my opinion. Another one coming up here. Season 2, Episode 14, Legends of the Lasat. And this is one of the ones I was waiting for because I love these Zeb kind of character development episodes. We really don't get too much about Zeb's backstory or much of his character throughout most of the first season and a half, and this episode really starts to open it up. You learn so much more about the Lasat and Zeb in general, and I am super excited to be watching this one with you guys. So let's go ahead and get this one going with season 2, episode 14. I'm gonna reset the timer, get the episode number up there, and let us begin pretty soon here. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat for Star Wars MCU OG. Good to see you again, by the way, my dude. Don says Clone Wars season 7, Ursa, maybe Rook and Bo watching Ahsoka arrive. I think definitely could be the case. I gotta go back and look because I don't exactly remember if it's Ursa that's watching. It might be. But I do know that we do get a clear shot of Ursa. She's wearing almost the same exact armor that we see her wearing later in Rebels, which we'll see here soon in the next couple of seasons. And, yeah. Hera's a freaking dope. Or, not Hera. My bad. Where was Ursa's a dope-ass character, and I love that we do see her in Clone Wars. I love that they bring so many of the character models kind of into Clone Wars, and especially there at the end of the season. Like, it was kind of on purpose too, you know what I mean? Like, we see Kanan again in the Bad Batch season 1, episode 1. It's so dope that Dave kind of did that stuff, and yeah, I think there's still maybe more stuff to see with her character at some point. I would love to see more of Ursa Wren and Sabine as well. Hopefully we see Ursa in live action, man. I'm kind of curious where Sabine is going to be at during the Ahsoka show in terms of, like, with the Mandalorians. One of my biggest questions going into the Ahsoka show, like, obviously from the epilogue of Rebels, it seems like Sabine's been on Lothal ever since the ending of Rebels. Whoa! Which, I can't even hear myself. Ah, that's why. Sabine's been on Lothal since the end of Rebels, which I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. But that means that she probably hasn't gone back to Mandalore at all in quite a long time. And, of course, at the beginning of Season 4, as we'll see, she's trying to help her Mandalorian people again. But, of course, we also know that the Night of a Thousand Tears likely happens after this show and some point in between this show and what we see in the Ahsoka show. So the fact that she's been on Lothal and the Night of a Thousand Tears happened, Mandalore is looking the way it does in the Mandalorian season 3. I'm curious to see what Sabine is kind of feeling towards her Mandalorian people and maybe even with her family when we do get to see her in live action. Thank you, T-Man Does Games, for the $5 super chat. He says, I love this episode, and me as well. Real quick, Sabersmith says, next episode was my student's favorite. They love Zeb so much. It's hard not to, man. He's a really, really cool character, and the Lasats are really cool, too. I love the fact that the Lasats are based off of the concept art for Chewbacca. That's so freaking cool to me that they brought, like, they have a way of doing that, especially in this show, because it is kind of inspired by the Ralph McQuarrie concept art. And so Zeb is like a straight up, like, reuse of old concept art from back in the 70s. You know what I mean? Like, they took what originally was the concept of Chewbacca and created a new character out of it. And I love that Star Wars does that. And I love that they've kind of created a whole thing with the Lasats now, with Jaro Tapal, the master of Cal Kestis. And I would love to see more Lasats in general. Seeing one in live action with Zeb in Mandalorian Season 3 was absolutely mind-blowing. And I'm sure he's going to look even better in the Ahsoka show. So, hella hype for that. Let's get this episode going, though. Season 2, Episode 14. Sorry for the delay. Let us begin in the next 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do it! Let's go! They're Mafia. Zeb was looking so clean live action. Hell yeah, he was. That's right, that's how. One of our contacts. I love this, man. Dawn says Ursa and Bo are identified in the credits of closed caption, but our third owl is not. So it was Ursa, Bo, and most likely the armor that was watching Ahsoka early in season 7. So we do get to see a couple glimpses of Ursa Wren, which is absolutely incredible in my opinion. And it's so cool to know that Ursa was actually friends with Bo-Katan, even back to the Death Watch days and then post that. I honestly think Sabine looked up. Oh my god. Lasats! Oh my goodness. I truly believe, like, I have this theory that Sabine looked up or saw Bo-Katan as a hero as a kid. And we'll see how that story starts to develop. But it means a lot to her, I think. And I hope we see the two of them kind of meet again in live action. The Lasats! And Zeb just jumps in. He's like, hell nah, those are my people. Ezra. Oh my Hondo! He contacted me. These two belonged with that one. I love Hondo, man. He's such a freaking lunatic, but he's a great character. I truly love seeing him. Garazab Aurelius. I knew it. Give me a Hondo show. Oh my god, Nerd Mafia. That would be incredible. It would be chaotic as hell, but I would love it. Chava the Wise. She's got a hell of a name. She's got a hell of a name. You know, those of us that have the title of the Wise, we're pretty wise people. Hondo part of the Skeleton Crew show? That would be really cool, Jedi Mike. He is alive during that time period, so. Aha! What finder's fee? Perfect answer. What distress call? Imperial fugitives? They went that way. Reward. Information. Freaking. I love him. A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one. Hondo in Batu home base. Hashtag nerd mob now. Yes, he is. Hondo is on Batu during the Rise of Resistance era or the sequel era. So we know he's alive. They actually, the last time I was there, they didn't have his animatronic, but he was still on the screen, and he does fly with you in the, what's it called? The Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run ride, which is really, really cool. I smell profit. What an awesome character. He's gonna hold like 2 big things of the credits now. He's like, ha. The Empire is on their way. Uh-oh. Pretty close. Hondo. Ah! I forgot about that. We do not fight. It is no longer our way. Hera. I have a way back ancestors named Alda the Deep-Minded. That's incredible. That's a little bit cooler than Sheiv the Wise, you know what I mean? Alda the Deep-Minded. That's pretty impressive. That's a hell of a title. Hondo's like, nobody wins but me. Another rescue. No, not thanks. Incriminating. Hondo's freaking hilarious. That was kind of funny seeing Zeb, like, he looks too big for that chair. This must look incriminating. First time we see Zeb's weapon the way it's supposed to look. Where do I get that toy? Yo, for real though. I know you do. I know you know. Friggin' Hondo. An old legend. Ezra's like, the hell's the problem with you, Zeb? I love Sabine's remarks. She's so funny. Dave Filoni, you're weird. It is. The warrior. Oh, the fool. And the child. Yeah. Perhaps you're not the warrior, Zeb. Hey, much love, Johnny Mike. Sunday simplicity, serenity for me. I hear you, man. That's how I feel every time watching Rebels. Cheers to that. What is your name? Freaking Hondo. That guy's got a point. Go talk to him, man. It's Manda to the Mandalorians. Rebels like cozy sweater. Yeah, it is. Yeah, come on, dude. I love that. The conversations they have in this season are like very impactful. They're some of the best scenes, to be honest. Zeb hiding the fact he was a pretty big deal at one point before the Dark Times. Yeah. He literally was protecting his entire people, entire civilization. She's like, no, he's not the child. You're kind of acting like a child. I did, Brennan Tran. I did. I hope it's true. I kind of figured it was true, but... Whoa. The way. This is the way. That's dope. I remember that, Dawn. Zeb is like Thrawn? For real, for real? Interesting. I don't I could kind of get what you're saying. Not quite, but... definitely two of the most interesting species, I think, between the Chiss and the Lasat. You know what I mean? And especially like who they were to their people between Thrawn and Zeb. This is so cool. Yeah, you don't get to see too many of the like outer regions stuff in live action or the shows yet. So this is like some of the coolest, some of the most intriguing stuff. And that's the cool thing about Thrawn too, is his people are from the Chaos, which is also the unknown regions. This episode is gorgeous too. I freaking love it. Zeb's face. I love the animation, man. Freaking Hondo. Insurance purposes. Like Ezra could see him rubbing his fingers together. As a warrior. Fools and children, Captain. But all three. So cool. Just like the ancients used it. This scene is so freaking cool. It's almost mind-blowing, some of the stuff that they can really do with the Star Wars universe. Like, this is so cool. Into the anomaly we go! The music is definitely fantastic. The Kiner's always killing it, man. Star Wars forever. I love this, though. The TIE fighters. Look at that. Whoa. This is so cool. And Kanan and Ezra putting their hands on him. That's so cool. Your ship's gonna get ripped apart, Callus. Oh my god, the bullets are getting like... Whew, that's so cool. No, you won't. So freaking cool. This episode is dope. A lot like a Chiss Navigator, for sure. A Skywalker. It's so cool. Anyone notice how Jedi Survivor music by Stephen Barton is similar to John Williams' score in the prequels? I don't know if I have yet. I gotta pay more attention, I guess, to the Survivor music. Dave Filoni's like, wake up, bro. How they get back, says Nermavia. Well, now that they have the planet charted on their maps, they actually have the ability to go back anytime. At least that's what we were told later on in the season. Or maybe in this episode even. There he is. Dave Filoni's darn it. They're not alone. So awesome. That means there's more? Chopper's like, no. Dave Filoni's like, really? I definitely have always remembered this one. It's definitely a really cool episode in my opinion. See, so now that they have it charted on the systems, they can always go back. An absolutely incredible episode, 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Legends of the Lasat, Season 2, Episode 14, 10 out of 10. Let me know what you guys thought down in the chat below. Because, gosh darn it, I love Zeb. I love the Lasat. I love that they kind of get more of a backstory here in this episode and in general, man. I think they're such cool characters. And to find out that Zeb's people weren't destroyed by the Empire like he had thought. They originally came from this planet that's so secluded from everybody else in the outer regions, basically, or right on the outskirts of the outer regions. And to find out that it's like this, you know, gorgeous looking planet, first of all, from the outside at least, that can only be, you know, achieved or you know, got to through a certain route that nobody else really can. Like, it's kind of a cool ass idea. I love it, man. I love the kind of Force vibes and everything. The fact that his people believe in the Ashla, which is just another name for the Force, truly. It's so cool to see, man. I love it. Every aspect of this episode. Hondo, too. Like, can't get enough of Hondo. And he fit perfect into this one. I'm hella happy with this episode. I hope we see a lot more of the Lasat going forward and in live action. You know, we already saw Zeb, so I don't know, man. It would be dope to see some stuff like that. Brandon Trent says Fallen Order behind the scenes got to detail how the music Stephen Barton used London Symphony Orchestra to make it similar to John Williams. That's really freaking cool, man. That's dope. This is the way indeed. A fantastic episode of Rebels, just like all of them are. Let's get going with Season 2, Episode 15. I'm going to fix up the episode up there, and let us begin here soon. Great idea. Wayfinder needed? Maybe. I wonder how else I was kind of wondering while watching the episode, like, again, how did the other Lasan get there? Or how have the others, if there have been any others that got there? You know, I mean, like, obviously their people were kind of, their civilization and people in the known regions were destroyed by the Empire. So I'm curious to know how many of the others actually found their way to Lyrasan. And, you know, maybe with the honor guard staffs or whatever, the bow staffs, other people could have found it, or other Lasat could have found it. But I don't know, man. I'm real curious to if we'll ever get some more information on that. All right, let's get it going with Season 2, Episode 15. Our last episode of the day, unfortunately. The Call. Let us begin in 5. I don't think I put it up yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do it! Definitely a 10. Heck yeah, it is. Wait. Oh my god, I love this episode. This episode is the epitome of why Rebels is so damn good. Yeah, you really don't think about it, but like back in season 1, they were doing all these missions for Vizago, trying to get money. Now they're kind of helping out the rebellion more. They don't have as much funds. I would imagine. Probably spent a lot of money trying to get to Lyrasan. The Purgle! After seeing this episode, makes sense that Zeb would link up with Kanan. Zeb probably has some sort of understanding with the Force. Lasat seem to align well with Jedis. They do, and of course Jaro Tapal was a Jedi himself. The Purgle. Oh, I love these dang things. Ezra's face too. Oh, the Force! It's so good! Dave. Chopper! I love that Hera's like super sussed out about them. I love this crew so much. Fly with them, not against them, man. You're in their path. There you go. This is so freaking cool, man. They're like, yo, it's a friend. Love this. How is the situation improved exactly? Oh, you'll see, Era. Oh, this is so cool. Hera, if you gave her the chance. I think they're misunderstood, Hera. God, look at their eyes. Maybe it's Hera. Probably. Oh, no, just kidding. Rebels Recon is the best. It is pretty cool. Does anyone know what a cycle is? Good question, because a rotation is a day. A cycle might be a week. I don't know. Good question. That's a real good question. Like a parsec? A parsec is a distance, I believe. Cycle would probably be a duration of time. Oh, you got it, Ezra. Let's go. Whew, that was a close one. The space whales. She shut him up. I love how they're all like teasing Hera this episode. Who would want to shoot one of these things? I heard you the first time when she hung up. Yes, I freaking love this stuff, man. I love how deep Dave goes with like the... Oh, it's so damn good. Kanan. Yo, Star Wars Meg. Just in time for one of the best episodes of all of Star Wars Rebels, in my opinion. One of the most unique and definitely special episodes. More of a time distance. Someone tried to tell me it was a day. I would have said a month. Yeah, it's definitely not a day. A day is a rotation for sure. A cycle is probably a week to a month, to your point. So that's a big duration of time difference, but... Between the worlds. Yeah, they're just... Yeah. Fair enough, says it. I freaking love the Purgle. Y'all, I can't stress enough. This episode to me is literally like, it's insane. Y'all, if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. But I was hyped to get to this episode. I gotta look it up because I'm real curious. What is a cycle in Star Wars? Holy crud, a cycle is a year. 365 days. That's a cycle. Never would have guessed. That's a lot longer than I thought. A planet's cycles might be different, but it's about 365 days, I'm guessing. I'm dead. That would be crazy. Ezra's like, new plan. I love that he's watching them. He's like, I didn't hear it. I love this episode so much. Sounds like a good plan then. Ezra's like, y'all don't understand, fam. Screw you, thingy. I don't even know what that guy is. That's an interesting species. You painted it. It looks cool. And it looked bad. I love her. That's definitely true. That is a cycle also. Chopper. It looks like all the it looks like all the scenes with like Black Adam when he's flying and they do like the close up of his face, or if you guys have seen Guardians 3 or the trailers for it, Adam Warlock when he's like flying through too. It looked just like that in that scene. That's awesome. I love Ezra's development this season so far. All the characters, to be honest. Season 2 really develops the hell out of our characters. It's such a good season. Uh-oh. It's not working. That was strange. Your head not in the right space, dude? What's up? Say what, Don? Between seasons of Mando? Wait. It is. Whew. Wilhelm scream. We're changing the plan. Sabine's artwork is so freaking cool, though. I love that helmet, to be honest. I forgot about that helmet. Again. Ezra. The Purgle, yeah! Yeah, the timeline for Mandoverse right now is all convoluted. I have no idea what's going on, and I'm okay with it though. Like, it works for me. I'm just enjoying the ride. What is this guy? He looks like he's got like Chewbacca arms, but then like his face. I can't say that. Come on, Ezra. There you go. Nice shots, kid. Yeah, we need those, Ezra. Nice, just in time. I love how mesmerized Ezra is by them. It's like, these things are sick. They are, to be honest. Ooh, look at their eyes. I think they need that gas to help them hyperspace. Ezra! Whew, that's not good. Get him! Yeah, Hera, nice shot. Temporarily secure. Uh-oh, that's not good. This is so cool. Your helmet, my guy. I was wondering, how's he breathing? Oh, that's so cool. I love this so much. So freaking cool. Hey, buddy. You might need this. Got his helmet for him. That's so freaking cool. Put it on, my guy. You're alright. You're alright. Oh, yeah. We. Oh, yes. Ezra and his Purgle are the coolest things. Oh, yeah, my guy. Those are disgusting, bro. Have you ever looked in a mirror? Yo. We got fuel. Wasn't there another one? I just saw another one on the ground. What do you mean last one? You left one behind. Guess you gotta get out of there anyway. Oh, no, you won't. Here come the Purgle, my guy. Get him. Oh, my God. Oh. Snatched him up. Nicely done. I like how the Purgle like changed color in the gas too. Almost, they definitely look a little bit different colored. They have like a yellow on the front of their face now, and the rest of them are like purple. You know what I mean? Like, and the eyes, of course, changed too. They got their fuel. this episode. Oh, it's so damn good. That's so awesome. So cool. Chills even now, man. Oh, yeah. We definitely got some stuff to talk about now with this episode ending. How about we follow the Purgle? One of the best episodes, man. God, what to say about this one? Season 2, episode 15, The Call, might be the most important episode in all of Star Wars Rebels, and definitely in season 2. And I don't say that lightly. I have a stance on Star Wars things that there's no such thing as filler in Star Wars. To me, it just doesn't exist. Episodes like this are proof of that to me. Back when I binge watched the hell out of this show after I don't want to say not giving it a chance, because I mean, think about it this way. Star Wars Rebels came out on Disney XD when a lot of people didn't really have it. I caught the first couple of episodes, thought it was really cool when I first got into it, but it was hard to keep up with, just like on the Clone Wars, how it was coming out Friday night on Cartoon Network every week. You missed it, you might be able to catch a recap or a replay of the episode at some point, but usually if you missed it, you might have just missed it at that point, unless you DVR'd it or whatever the case is. With Rebels, it was really hard because I didn't really have Disney XD during a lot of it. And when Twin Suns came out, I went back and rewatched all of season 1, 2, and 3. I remember seeing this episode the first time and going, kind of feels fillery. Like, it's a cool episode. These creatures are definitely really cool. And I loved seeing Ezra's connection to them. But at the time, I literally thought to myself, this felt like a filler episode, kind of. It's not at all. This is literally the most important episode, I think, in the show. Like, outside of season 1, episode 13, which I talked about with you guys, where Kanan and Ezra basically foreshadow what's going to happen to them as characters and the growth and journey that they're going on. This episode essentially does the same thing with Ezra. So, setting up his character for where he's going, what he's meant to do, and his connection to the Force and these creatures. It's brilliant. It's freaking brilliant, man. And, watching it the first time and going, it feels like filler, and then seeing what this leads to, mind freaking blowing, man. And there's no such thing as filler in Star Wars. There really, really isn't. And if you ever think there is, just be patient. If you ever felt like this is a filler episode, I promise you, there's no freaking such thing in Star Wars. They do not waste the scene. They do not throw in Purgle just to throw in Purgle. No, there's a freaking reason for it, man. And it's fucking masterful. I apologize for dropping that, but it is. It's so damn good. It is. And I felt that way about all 3 of the episodes we watched today, whether it was the Concord Dawn one, learning of the legends of Lasats, and then here with the Purgle episode. These episodes are so unique and different in their own ways. We get kind of a backstory with Sabine and her Mandalorian people. We get a little bit of Zeb and his backstory, and then we get a kind of development of both Hera in a way with like how she feels about the Purgle, and of course with Ezra and his connection to them. It just, the story building, the world building, the character building in this freaking show and in this season, especially within this portion of season 2. It's masterful. It's amazing. It's incredible. And I absolutely freaking love it. It's part of the reason why Star Wars Rebels truly is my favorite Star Wars show, and maybe one of my favorite shows ever. So that's my thoughts on this episode, because it really, really is so special to me. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how good this show is and how it kind of weaves these storytelling. How you think something that's insignificant in a way or just like a cool little fun episode. It's not. It's way, way more than that. It's everything. It's everything. All right, y'all. Hashtag no filler in Star Wars. Indeed, Jedi Mike. I freaking love these episodes. I freaking love Star Wars Rebels, and I hope you guys enjoyed them too. For those of you that haven't seen the whole show, bookmark this one. Bookmark season 2, episode 15, because I promise you, when you get to the end, you're gonna want to go back and watch this one. I will say too, before we kind of close out here, this is one of the episodes I've maybe seen the least. Like, for whatever reason, whenever I'm rewatching the show, like a lot of the time, I'll like put it on at night and kind of sleep and let the episodes play and everything. And for whatever reason, I always get stuck on the rewatches, or whenever I put it on like in season 1, and there's always episodes that pop up, and I get to, like, in particular, there's like 3 or 4 episodes that always were on when I would do my watches by myself. It was season 1, episode 10, which is like a very important episode to season 1. And then in season 2, it was always the Captain Rex episode when they first introduced him. And this episode with the Purgle, I've seen probably some of the least. Like the mid portion of season 2, the mid portion of season 3, and then the beginning portion of season 4. Some of the episodes I've seen the least. And yet they're all so amazing. And I'm so happy to watch this episode again with you guys. Having seen the show as many times as I have, it hits so different on a rewatch. And it's so damn good. It really freaking is. Only up from here on out. That's the damn true Sabersmith. I'm glad to have been here. Me too, T-Man Does Games. I'm glad to have been here for sure. When's the next Rebels Funko giveaway in the Discord, says Jedi Mike. So we will be doing the giveaway of 2 Sabine Wren Funko Pops that are absolutely cool. I don't even have one, and I'm jealous of the 2 people that are going to be able to get that. But we're going to be giving away 2 to the apprentice level members. Let's see, what day is it? It is the 28th. So we'll do it soon. We might do it this week. We're going to do a live stream for the channel members to kind of give it away there. So it won't exactly be through the Discord, although definitely make sure to go check out our Discord if you're not already part of that. Especially if you're a YouTube channel member, you get access to the channel member portion of the Discord. So go check that out. It's a really cool place to hang out with Star Wars fans just like yourself and kind of just talk about Star Wars, get notified every time that we go live or post something on Twitter or whatever the case might be. So definitely go check out our Discord. Definitely only up from here. A lot of fun episodes to go. And the Rebels Funko giveaway, Jedi Mike, once again, we're going to be doing that in the week. I don't know when. Maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday. Because I want to do it here either right after the month ends, so maybe even next weekend, but that would kind of be the beginning of next month, so we'll see. We'll definitely do it within the next week, though. And good luck to everybody. I got to talk to Gunslinger about his Jedi Survivor copy, because he has a PC, and I got to figure out how to get it for him. Thank you guys for being here, though. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to everybody hanging out with us here today and everybody that watches Vader's Lair. I appreciate the hell out of you guys for hanging with us today or on the rewatch or wherever you are in the galaxy. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And I will see you tomorrow for some streams on Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to everybody in the States. And may the Force be with you guys always. Peace. Yo, I don't know why it glitches like this. I don't like it. I'll see y'all in the next one. I might be getting a new logo soon. Some cool new stuff. You guys are the best. I'll see you tomorrow. And may the force be with you always.